So we're all about understanding how female consumers buy, decide, behave, how they resonate and engage with brands, and what's involved at a conscious level, but also at a subconscious level. So if you think of it a little bit like an iceberg, there's about 10% sticking up above the surface. But what happens also is that below the surface, at about 90% of decision-making behaviour, is the subconscious. In the 18 to 24-year-old female, what we see predominantly is it's self-driven. Her world is about her. She doesn't have a lot of commitments, so it's about self-discovery. It's about exploration, experience, exploring her world and understanding what makes her tick. So the things that might be going on beneath the surface of that are: who am I? Where do I fit? What am I doing? What's my path in life? And all of those things then filter her decision making around the brands that she engages with. It could be what we refer to as her circle of trusted advisors, which also could be friends on social media. It could be celebrities whom she respects, or other people who she takes notice of and actually looks to guide and drive her opinions. So she has a belief in herself and a belief in her ability to make her mark in the world, or to do whatever she wants to do. So partly that is the perception of confidence, the perception that she can be anything, that she's this amazing dynamo that's achieving and doing everything. But really there's a lot of questioning and soul searching going on below the surface. We are noticing with that millennial group that drinking consumption levels are coming down in some ways. It's no longer seen to be cool to be completely plastered and then have your photos splashed all over social media in a state that you don't want. And she's very conscious of controlling her image at that age. Predominance of selfies, healthies, the whole Fitspo movement is a big driving factor. She wants to make sure that she's not only doing the right thing, but being seen to do the right thing. What she's really looking for in a brand experience primarily is authenticity. She wants brands to be transparent. She wants the tone and the personality that is driving the brand and the way the brand engages with her to be authentic. If the marketing is just noise, it's just clutter in her background. So be authentic, engage with her as a person, get to know her and her likes and needs as opposed to a stereotype. So it's very much about understanding her world and her needs, and therefore being able to have that authentic two-way conversation. Taking the brand to her where she is as opposed to making her come to the brand. That is a particular female preference for brands. Previously, there was a much more evident dividing line between media that was very specifically targeted around a brand and a product, that was very deliberately advertising, and recommendations from friends and family. They were two quite distinctly different things. I think now the lines have blurred around that. So for him, it's much more about the facts and the stats, and for her, it's much more about what do people like me think and what was their experience.